Good morning. I was wondering, did you ever have this experience? Me and my girlfriend, we are having this experience right now with somebody that we know. You see the person did a bad thing, and then you say it to the person, and then first the person will try to sort of squirm themselves out of it, and they say, well, it was a misunderstanding, this is really not what happened. But then you insist. You say, well, I did see you, this is really what happened. And then they will make a scene. Did you have this experience? A scene. They will do like, oh, I had this terrible week, and now you come along and you say these bad things to me. I'm getting very, very upset about this, and I'll probably get sick again or something, They make a scene. And I believe this is how, well, it's one of their methods of controlling their environment. They make a scene. When somebody is saying something they don't like on some sensitive issue, somebody disagrees with them or something, they make a scene, And people around them, they don't know it, but it's actually making them go silent. No, they are still talking, but they can't talk about certain things, because they know that if they do, this person might make a scene. And this is all very uncomfortable, you see? Right. Yeah, we see this right now happening. And it's fascinating. It's fascinating to look at the people around this person. They are sort of afraid of this person, you see? See? They tread very slowly and carefully around this person. They talk about safe things, I think it's like a sickness, and we see it in our society too, of course. You see, this is how certain people control others. You can't say things like this because it's so very, very hateful, and it is upsetting a lot of people, you see. This is a way of silencing people. Okay, I've been enjoying this. I've been watching stuff about 9/11. Yesterday was 9/11. And I saw this very good clip this morning. And I will share it with you. There's a link below. I thought it was just brilliant. A short one. It's architects and engineers explaining why it couldn't have happened the way they say it happened, 9/11. And they have pictures and stuff, and it was very simple, and it's so good. And it explains why I reacted the way I did when I saw it. I was watching these twin towers collapsing, and I thought it was so strange. See, I didn't know why. It just looked weird, And then I thought about it and looked into it, and of course, this couldn't have happened like they say it did. They explain this very well. One of them says this is high school physics, and our whole society is led to believe that these fundamental laws of physics, hard science, don't apply anymore. Now they talk about the structures of these buildings. The top floors came down and crushed the bottom floors, and they say it's 80,000 tons of steel and concrete, and it was like it was not there, because the thing just fell to the ground, almost free falling. It took 10 to 12 seconds for them to fall. And of course, it doesn't make any sense at all. it was like the bottom floors were made of straw or something, or air even, you know. There was no resistance from the bottom floors. Well, you know. And that's exactly my reaction, and this is why I thought it was so strange when I saw it. And then, of course, you have Building 7, right? It's ridiculous. Now, trying to talk to people about this, maybe they will make a scene, you know. I also want to mention this, and I'm warning you guys who took part in this medical experiment. Maybe you don't want to hear this. Maybe you should turn off the video right now, because I don't think you want to hear this. Well, some of you do, I know. Okay. Maybe you will make a scene if you hear this. I don't know. It's the Florida Surgeon General, Joseph Ladapo. He's talking about this medical experiment. And he says this: there's been no clinical trial done in human beings showing that it benefits people. And then he says this, as if this is not enough, you know. But he also says this: there's been no clinical trial showing that it is a safe product for people. Right. And there's more. He said, multiple studies show that the experiment increase your chances of getting the disease. And he says, this is not normal, he says. Right, you can say that again. All right. Be good.